And now, Sci-Fi Mamacita.
I say, what's up, party people? Welcome to FriYAY Eve in the Galactic Café. I hope everybody, as Ed Mercer would say, could you move over just the, okay. There we go. Better. Okay. So anyways, hello, Paul Sanchez, 131. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you're doing great today. So how's everybody doing today? Let's go through the chat. Say hello. Hello, Snowder Poopus Cuber, my favorite polar bear. Hope you're doing great today. Hello, my sister from another mister. That's Connie Cleary. She's so awesome. Hope you're doing well. Saying hello to everybody. Yes, Hopi Oyster. I know this year has just gone by way too quick. Anybody else feel that way? I mean, we're almost to my favorite day of the year. Do you know what it is? What's my favorite day of the year? What's my first name? By the way, hi, I'm April. I'm the Sci-Fi Mombie. If you didn't know that, now you do. All right, cool. My favorite day of the year is April Fool's Day. Okay, I'll stop now. But anyways, hope everybody's doing okay. Hello, AB3 and Paul Sanchez 131. Anybody else lurking out there, don't forget to smash those hearts. Smash that like button. Share out the stream, please, and thank you. Let's do some housekeeping, shall we? And then we'll jump into pop culture news. Here at Sci-Fi Mombie and Sci-Fi Mombie Studios, we will never, ever DM you personally for donations. Nope. But there are 5 ways that you can legitimately donate to Sci-Fi Mombie if you wish. Otherwise, smash those hearts, share out the stream, and check your subscriptions or your follows because some of the platforms are starting to adopt that crap again. So, watch stuff. But over here on the other platform, scan the QR codes right there, or you can go to ko-fi.com/sci-fi mombie. Buy us a cup of coffee. That'd be so awesome. Whatever you feel. Throne.com/sci-fi mombie. We put some tech, I'm needing a new camera, and we're going to start trying to do better cooking shows. And I might even do a Lego build. So we put that stuff out there on Throne/Sci-Fi Mombie, and we're just trying to, get that stuff together. You guys buy it outright, you crowdsource. We never, ever receive your personal information. So that's the cool part about Throne. We also have Patreon memberships. They're $3 a month. Go to patreon.com/user *lowercase u =849-72353. We have TikTok fan club memberships. They're $10 a month. Sorry, I don't set that. TikTok does. But go to tiktok.com/@sci-fi mombie, or I'll show you over here. If you're on the screen, go up to my name, press the heart. That's how you join. Pretty easy. Or just send me a random coin or a random, you're awesome. I've got 20 of them today. That would be so fantastic. We also have a Venmo. Search us at @sci-fi mombie or scan the QR code. So, hey, Pasha Bear and Tommy Joker, welcome to the Galactic Cafe. I hope you guys are doing great today on this FriYAY Eve, Throwback Thursday, whatever you want to call it. Thank you so much for being here. And of course, we are all over social media. We stream daily to Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, Twitch, LinkedIn, and TikTok. We have Patreon, Substack. I put a new thing out there on Substack today. I was pretty upset. Blue Sky, Threads, Discord, Lemon8, IMDb Pro, Pinterest, Reddit, Mastodon, Encounter Social. We also have Snapchat and WhatsApp. But you will never catch me again on Telegram and Signal. I'm sorry. I've had enough. Nope, not happening. So check all that out if you please, and thank you. Greatly appreciate you all. All right, let's jump into some pop culture news before we get to dumb laws of the day. Yes, I brought it back because it's too much fun. Okay. Happy birthday to Glenn Close, Connor Trinier, who is Tucker on Star Trek Enterprise, also on Stargate. H.G. Hertzler, which is Martok, the Klingon on Deep Space Nine and some of the other shows. Hello, NYCJ. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. Okay, so Disney. I was told Stargate is real. You know what? Which one? Because Gate World is coming. It's been announced. They don't have a release date. Hello, Papa Pollock the Third. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. So watch Amazon Prime because that's where it's going to debut, unless they do the syndicated thing like they have with Stargate Forever. But I have a feeling it's going to stay on Prime. So, yep, it's true. It's true. You know what I really wish they do, though? I really wish they would just extend Stargate Universe. That was a great show. Great show. All of the shows are great. The one where they go back in time. There's a Stargate where they go back in time? News to me. Maybe they are going to put a time travel element in this, but I thought it was all relative time. You know what I'm saying? Huh. When where they go back in time? Fascinating. I don't know. We'll see. But happy birthday to everybody. So anyways, Disney. Okay, I'm okay with Incredibles 3. All right, it's a continuation. That's why I'm okay with it. Okay, that has a release date of June 2028. Okay, Holly Hunter was talking about she's reprising her role as Elastigirl, so that's going to be good. I think it's going to, and Craig T. Nelson, I'm pretty sure he will return because nobody can replace him. Nobody. Here's my problem. Okay. Why are we getting a live action Lilo and Stitch 2? Why? The first one sucked. Why? I would rather they come out with the live action Robin Hood than Lilo and Stitch 2. Right? I don't get it. I don't get it. Why can't we come out with new content? Okay, I'm going to drop the F-bomb. Sorry. I fucking hate reboots. Connie knows. Connie knows I hate reboots. It's just ridiculous. Why are we doing why? Hello, Kevin Jackson 111 and user 967. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. I hope you guys are doing great today. I just don't get it. Live action Wizards of Wizard. Well, they did. It was returned to Waverly Place. It wasn't bad. It was a continuation, though. So it was pretty good, NYC. So go watch that on Disney Plus. The kids and I watched it. It was pretty good. Hello, Lady Mist. How are you today? Hope you're doing great. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's my other sister from another mister. So I hate reboots. Okay. I know they should have made a movie with the OG. Well, the OG cast was on it. I don't understand. David, what's his face? See, what it is Selena was on it. The dad and the mom. The oldest son is the one carrying on the tradition. I don't remember if the little brother was there, though. The friends were there. Hello, Angie Blevins. Welcome. So hello, Thorvar. How are you? I guess yes, watch it. You'll like it. It's really cute. They're passing down the tradition to the kid, to his kid. So, hey, Matt, welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. So yeah, it's a good watch. So I'm glad you're doing good, Thorvar. How about everybody else? Everybody else doing good? Snorta Poopus Cuber says, if the boot doesn't fit the first time, who needs a reboot? I know. Hello, Earl. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. No, I'm serious. Disney, what the hell are you thinking? They're not thinking. That's the problem. That's the problem. Okay. Hello, Rachel 9. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. So I'm just saying, can we just cut it out with reboots, please? For the love of God. This is going out to Fuzzy Dorseth McFarlane, too. Don't do a reboot. Like, so far he's done it right. Hey, JB Cool. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. So far he's done it right. Right? Like, we've gotten a continuation on the Naked Gun. He's got Smokey and the Bandit. Hello, Crimson Knight. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. He's got on the schedule Smokey and the Bandit. Hey, John the Beagle Dad, welcome. He had Revenge of the Nerds, but I think they've canceled that because Robert Carradine is gone. So, but you could always bring back Anthony Edwards to cover for Robert Carradine. Or now you can't bring back Timothy Busfield. We know that. Okay. But you can bring back, what's his name? Armstrong? Is it Curtis Armstrong? Hello, War Panda. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you're doing great today. Don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream. Oh, hell no reboots. Yes, continuations only, please. Please. So, all right, moving on. We have a release date for Sonic 4, and Jim Carrey has signed the dotted line. He's coming back at Eggman, so it's going to be great. March 2027. There you go. Not that far away, y'all. Not that far away. It's amazing to me how they pull this all together now, especially with the CGI stuff. So, hello, Death Trap Signs. Welcome to Galactic Café. So, it's interesting. It's interesting. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I slurred my words on purpose. Okay. No, not that one. All right, sorry. Sharing out something. Okay. Bruno Mars has signed a deal, and I didn't write down the group. Yeah, okay, so so Sonic is really a Paramount product. Hello, Real Tanner. Welcome to Galactic Café. So in the industry, they have what's called a distribution agreement. All the platforms have it now between all the studios, and they just share all their content. So that's why you're probably seeing it on Peacock right now, which is wonderful. Everything is Paramount. I know, right? Right? Except for all the Universal catalog and NBC catalog. So, yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's a monopoly. Holy guacamole. Hello. Welcome to the Galactic Café. We're doing great today. Yeah, I know. It's absolutely pathetic. Mombie looks good in prison stripes. This is a sailing shirt. At least that's what Kohl's sold it as last year. All right. If I had a sailor hat on, would it make it look different? Hello, Jerry the Cat. Welcome to the Galactic Café. So Bruno Mars signed an agreement to work with this group on his art, his music, his style. So watch for more coming from Bruno Mars. Honestly, I think he's doing it because he's very much in debt. He likes to gamble. So I think that's a part of the MGM thing. So hello, Proverbs 3 couple. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Referee. Oh, yeah, maybe. I can be Gilligan. Oh boy. A female Gilligan. Now that's an idea for a show. That's an idea for a show. That'd be a good sitcom. It really would. Be funny. Oh, and our old buddy Chuck Norris is not invincible. I don't like to gamble, but I love movies about gambling. Oh, well, at least you pick your battles, right? Draw the line where you don't go. Yeah. Yeah. So, hello, Patricia Warren. Welcome to Galactic Café. So, Chuck Norris had a medical emergency. He is living in Hawaii, or he was on set in Hawaii. I'm not quite sure which one it is, but it's both. But he had to be rushed to the hospital, and that is all I know for now. I have been to casinos too. I gambled 2 doll hairs. That was it. It's not interesting. It's not interesting to me. Like, I stayed at the Wynn and I stayed at the Venetian, and I was like, they have these huge ass rooms with bars where they had baseball in one spot, and then they had competitive poker in another spot. And I'm going, Jesus. What's not interesting though. But oh yeah, those are coming. Those are laws that are coming. So all right, well, there's that. Anyways, that's all the news that I have for right now. Disney, Bob Iger recorded his goodbye speech. And the new CEO of Disney showed off upcoming dates and stuff. And I don't know. Hello, Anomaly. Welcome. I don't know if they're doing D23 this year. I don't see why they wouldn't. So we'll find out more release dates and stuff like that around then. I am ready for The Mandalorian and Grogu. Bring it. Iger's gone. John, there's nothing wrong with Iger. Nothing wrong with Iger. Now, do I like everything he did? No. Who cares? So, Snortapoopus says Grogu is not going to say a word. Well, I mean, okay, so this is what we don't know about their race, okay? Their species, is how long it takes them to grow. Like when Yoda died, he was 900 years old. Okay. So obviously they don't grow very fast. They don't, they're a lot slower than our development, right? So just fascinating stuff. We need a whole series that just explains what Yoda's race's name is. And, so because there was Yaddle, Yoda, and Grogu. That's all we know about. Where are the rest of them? So he can fight a battle and not talk. Hey, sometimes just staring at someone gets the point across. Am I right? Referee, yeah. So he is the Rover race chuckle. Very funny. So no trolling today, John. Sorry. But anyways, no, I'm just saying there's some things I like that Iger did. There's some things I don't like that Iger did. Nobody is perfect, John. Nobody is perfect. Because if we were all perfect and we were all the same, life would suck. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. You mean Barkley from Sesame Street? Is that who you're talking about? Barkley? Rover. You mean Grover? Okay, I don't know. Hello, user 881. Welcome. Yeah, it's your own furry pal Grover. Yeah. Grover. Yeah. Isn't sad I know that because I always had to do voices for my kids. Oh my God. Tony was in love with Cookie Monster. Tony Man was in love with Cookie Monster forever. He had so many dolls, and we always had to sing the Cookie song. And then it went to Blue's Clues, and I swear to God, he wore out a copy of Elmo and Grouchland on VHS at my mom's house, my mom and dad's house. That's how many times he watched the damn thing. Hello, Divinity Marie. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. So, yeah, my children, gotta love them. Autumn, the producer, is she's very sore today. So she's healing, but it's gonna take a good few weeks. Hello, Nina V. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. Why am I not getting the correct count on people who pop in? Bizarro. Anyways. All right. I forgot to pull it in. I haven't done these in so long. So that's the pop culture news of the day. Oh, where did I save it to? She's watching Afterlife. Love that movie. All right. It's time for dumb laws of the day. Here we go.
Noise.
Make some noise.
That's a good choice.
Yeah, it is. God, I love the Beastie Boys. It's so sad we're missing one, Like when I was walking through the Grammy Museum in February, they had this great picture of them all together. And I'm going, I miss you guys. So just a great, great team. All right. In Burundi, Africa, in 2014, their legislature passed a law that states that jogging for recreation is a crime. Do we not have some of the best runners in the world coming out of Africa? But this country said, nope, not happening. And here's why. Leadership thought jogging in groups was a plot to take over the country. A plot to take over the country. Getting some exercise in a group. Sure. Yeah, I know. What the fuck? Okay. Hey, Power Ranger Donnie, how are you? Hope you're doing great. Oh, we're all doing great. You want to get back to your Lego build? Awesome. Saying hello to everybody. Yeah, I know. I just, when I heard that, because is it Nigeria where the runners come out of that win the New York Marathon every year? Great to be here on this. Yes, final day. Yes. Oh, shoot. I didn't change that on my Mombie's Daily Boost. I knew I forgot something. Okay. I'll have to. God dang. All right. Hello again, Connie. Hope you're well. Yay. Yep. Spring solstice is or equinox is tomorrow. So, okay. In Sweden, you have to have a permit to spontaneously dance in public. So not only can you not paint your house electric purple or electric blue or pink, but you have to have a permit to dance in public spontaneously. Looks like there's not going to be any flash mobs in Sweden. That sucks. I'm ready for it. Just stay spring. That's what I'm ready for. In Quitman, Georgia, it is illegal for the chicken to cross the road. You heard me. So why didn't the chicken cross the road in Quitman, Georgia? Because you'll get a ticket if it happens. That was a joke. Woo. Here I go. That's so a joke. Not cool, not cool, not cool. Hey, Donnie, do you know what I noticed Disney didn't talk about today? The Power Rangers. I noticed that in all the stuff they put out today. No Power Rangers. Wonder why. Very fascinating. In Greece, because the law was written so broadly, all forms of electronic gaming have been banned. Yes, that includes PlayStation, Switch, Wii, Xbox. So guess what they had to do? Besides me yawning, they had to go in and revise the law of what was considered electronic gaming. They're talking about the stuff like here in the States where it's in the convenience stores. That's what they were talking about. You can't even play poker or online poker games and stuff like that either in Greece. Where's Fred when I need him? I need Fred to confirm this. All right. In the UK, any whale or dolphin found on a beach instantly that has beached themselves instantly becomes the property of the monarchy. Yeah, you heard me right. Instantly becomes property of the monarchy. Well, isn't that special? It's the obscure law from 1986, salmon law. It is written in there that they have to become the sole proprietor of the wild game to make sure it gets disposed of correctly. So it is also illegal. I know the swans are. Yep. They absolutely are in Britain. It's in that law. Yep. You can't mess with a swan in the UK. They will get you. If you see that the whale is alive or the dolphin is alive, even touching it and putting it back out to sea, if they accidentally beach themselves, will bring you a fine. That is so dumb. You're out there helping the what? No, whales belong to polar bears. Grr. Sort of poopus. You're funny. That's good. That's good. In Portugal, you guys are not going to believe this one. You're not going to believe this one. It's illegal to urinate in the ocean. And they actually have sophisticated sensing electronics attached to every Coast Guard boat that will monitor for it. I'm not kidding. This is like the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Because let's face it, really, the ocean is really what? Yeah. Yeah. DeMarco. I know, what the fuck? Yeah, I know. I know. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I know. That's a lot of money to waste on sensing equipment along the coastline. When the ocean is pretty much what? Pee of everyone? Okay. In Australia, it is illegal for anyone to have over 110 pounds of potatoes at any time. Want to know why? So back in the 1920s and 30s, not only did Ireland go through a famine, but so did Australia. And they considered potato farmers in Australia had to push the food out so everybody could eat. So if they were caught with more than 110 pounds of potatoes at any time, the government came in and fined them. And the law is still on the books today. Oh, this next one is so stupid because the Chinese government is atheist. They don't believe in any religion. I know, Connie, it's BS. I agree. But they also have a huge rat and field mice problem in Australia. So it also helps to protect everybody from bubonic plague and all that, because fleas on these rats and mice carry it. So they obviously haven't watched me eat French fries. I know. They haven't seen me eat them either. Although I'd make myself sick if I did that. All right. So I'm still clueless about, is Tibet really a sovereign country on its own, or is it really technically a suburb of China? I'm still trying to figure that out, like Taiwan. I know Taiwan kind of is a part of that one China thing, but I don't believe in it. Anyways, in 2007, China passed a law that stated that Tibetan monks and Buddhist monks cannot reincarnate without permission of the Chinese government. You heard me. Hello, Rochelle Anderson, 53. Okay, listen again. Ready? In 2007, China passed a law, because they are non-religious country, that Tibetan and Buddhist monks must get Chinese government permission to reincarnate. Yeah, I said it. Isn't that stupid? That's the most stupidest thing I've ever heard. Stupid. Just because you don't believe in religion doesn't mean everybody else doesn't, right? I know, Rochelle. I know. Isn't that the dumbest thing you've ever heard of? You got to see, this is why I'm so blurry about, I thought Tibet was its own sovereign country. So why do they have to get permission if all the Buddhist and Tibetan monks are in Tibet, Nepal or whatever, I don't get it. But hey, I didn't make up the law. Oh, Snortapoopus, you're gonna hate this next one. It's not up your alley, man. So don't think about going to the beach in Tel Aviv. I wouldn't right now anyways, but oh boy. It is illegal to bring bears on the beach in Tel Aviv, Israel. Yep. And you have to get special government approval to do it for movie purposes. Snortapoopus, I'm sorry, but you can't vacation in Israel. Sorry. Just doesn't work that way. I noticed he went silent over that one. He must be crying. Yeah. So just like here in Missouri, you can't have your bear ride in the front seat of your car. They have to be in a cage in the back seat. There's another state that has a bear law. But in Israel, Snortapoopus can't even vacation. I know, it's unbearable. It's unbearable. Right. Oh. All right. In France, you can legally marry a dead person with the approval of the French president. You heard me. This was a huge wartime thing. Hi, Daddy Lulu. What are you doing? What you doing, girlfriend? Yeah, the door's shut, hon. Daddy, what are you doing? What are you doing? You want out? Huh? You gonna go out the other way? You gonna lay down? Old lady. So back in wartime, if you were really in love with someone and you can prove that it's still on the books today, if you could prove that you were having a relationship by letters, photos, evidence, a child, that one is, you could marry the dead person and inherit all of their inheritance. It's called posthumous marriage. Still on the books. And it's still on the books in Texas, too. Rochelle says in Mississippi, there is a law that isn't enforced where you can't cuss or smoke. That is true. Yep. Because of decency laws. Yeah. We did a whole special on all 50 states. And I kind of like, now that I've found more fun stuff, we're kind of revisiting it. But yeah. Mississippi has some interesting laws, like you can't have an ice cream cone in your back pocket. It's still on the books today because of horse thievery. That's how they would get a horse to follow them and then steal the horse. Hello, O. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you're doing great today. So interesting stuff. In North Carolina, speaking of the 50 states, it is illegal to sing off key, even in church. So they would rather you sing nicely or don't sing at all in North Carolina. Mean. Okay. Anyways. Oh boy. We already did that one. Rochelle says, got a work call, got to run. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Rochelle. It's so nice to meet you. Have a good one. Hope your work call goes good. Wearing blue jeans in North Korea is considered dishonor. Hello, Elsbeth Swan. Welcome. To high and mighty leader Kim Jong-un. And therefore is illegal. You know how we see in those movies, they show people in North Korea and they're on work chains and they've got on blue jeans? No, that's false. False. They are not allowed to wear blue jeans, because they consider it westernizing the population, and they can't have that. Yikes. So don't expect to take your blue jeans on vacation to North Korea. You can't get in anyways. Right. Oh boy. Going back to France here for a second. In Chateau de Papa, it is illegal for UAPs to fly over vineyards. You heard me. In this town in France, it is illegal for UFOs to fly over vineyards. There's a story from a farmer who said that one night he was out tying up his vines and he looked up and there was a UFO flying over his vineyard, and they stole some of the vines and fruit. So therefore, the city council decided to pass this law that stated aliens and their UFOs cannot fly over the vineyards in this town. I think somebody was drinking their own product. I think that's the problem. I think it's the problem. I know, right? I know. What are these aliens thinking? So tell your alien friends they cannot vacation in France. It's not going to happen. They cannot fly. They cannot fly their UFO over vineyards. Hello, Garin Deek. Is that how you say it? Garin Richard? No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. Yeah, Connie says no comment. All right, still in France. You cannot disinherit your children from your will, no matter how mad or how much they disgrace you. It is against the law. I guess there was a run of people doing that to their children, and French government said, no, you have to give your kids what your family has passed down. You cannot disinherit them. It's like that. Supposedly, it's like that in a lot of European countries. So there is a law on the books. These are kind of like inheritance laws, death laws. You know what I'm saying? In most countries, I don't know if it's true in the United States, but there's a law called Donata Morta Caso, which states, I don't think I said it right, that if your relative is on their deathbed, hello, Mitchell, 3 stars, welcome, and you want them to have a certain property or item you want them to inherit, you could give it to them on their deathbed. But if you recover, hello, Precosa, you have to give it back. You can't keep the property. So the other part of this story is, hello, Salamander, welcome. The other part of this story is, if your relative says that you can have the $60,000 Rolex, they go on a cruise and they lose it in the ocean, you don't get the value of the property, nor do you get a replacement. That is so mean. Uh-oh, what'd I do? Come on. Come back. Uh-oh. No, don't do this to me. Shit. Am I going to have to be Avatar the whole time? Crap. Figures. Let's see. Camera. Did it work? Oh no, I broke the camera. Good job, April. Good job. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna have to be Avatar the rest of the damn time unless I want to. Well, no, I have. That works every day except today. So, all right. Darn it. Darn it, Jim. Man, I need a second phone bad. All right. So there's that interesting law, right? I know, Connie. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't even press it that hard. Okay. All right. One more sheet, and then we'll call it a day on dumb laws. The United States has laws that have been upheld by the courts that states inheritance must marry a person in their same religion, or they don't get the stuff. So if you have, I know it plagues us all the time here at Sci-Fi Mombie. You know that, Miss Connie. So let's say that your beautiful girlfriend is, hello, Wolfman Clint. Welcome to the Galactic Café. We're doing great today. Your beautiful girlfriend is Jewish, not to point out any Jewish people or anything, and you're a Christian. If your grandfather writes in his will that you have to marry a Christian and you marry her, you do not get your inheritance in the United States. It's legal. They can do it. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not an avatar. Well, I have a beautiful avatar. Don't you think? Thank you, David Kabiza and Dr. Omega. So, in all 50 states, you cannot leave your inheritance to your dog. Nope. And if you hear cases about it, they will be overturned. You can't, or your cat, or your parrot, because your pet is considered your property. So, in every jurisdiction across the globe, more so in the United States, you cannot leave just a video will. Bears too. Bears are considered property if you own one. Yep. You can't leave your money to a bear. Your video will has to be accompanied by a paper one with your signature, or it's considered null and void, and all of your material will go directly to probate for distribution to your family members. Isn't that crazy? So, you know, all these movies where they're showing, or shows where they're showing people showing their, like, hello, Chris, welcome to the Galactic Cafe. You know, like on basketball, where the owner of the beers was on a video will saying who gets what. Well, if he didn't have paper to back that will up, nobody got that stuff. It was supposed to go to probate. Just an interesting example. So, oh boy. Dumb laws are fun. All right. Oh, okay. So there's a law in the United States and in the UK that it's called the Slayer Rule. You cannot. Oh man, it's not going to work. Come on. Hello. Yoo-hoo. Work, damn it. Okay. You cannot kill off the person that has written you into the will to get their stuff or their insurance policy money. Like if they have life insurance, if the court or the insurance adjuster finds out, you can serve jail time. Well, of course, because you murdered someone, but you also won't get the inheritance. Fascinating, huh? So here's a fun story about how to write down your will. Might find it quite fascinating. So in 1948, Cecil George Harris had a tractor accident on his farm. And while he's laying there in the freezing rain dying, he takes out his pocket knife. Hello, JJ Group 7. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. We're doing great today. And he scribbles out his will in the fender of the tractor to his wife. Hello, E-Car. Welcome. and his kids took their mother to court, and the judge upheld the will on the fender. Fascinating. So, just a word to wise, some judges have also upheld wills that are written on eggshells. You heard me. Eggshells. Hello, Josh Morris, 30. Welcome to the Galactic Café. We're doing great today. So, they not only took the fender of the tractor, but they locked it up in the county deeds office. It is still there today. They didn't give it back to the wife. Fascinating, huh? I think it's interesting how they, how they determine all these things. So it's a real law across all 50 states and the United Kingdom. I bet it's even a real law in like some of the other ones too. Thank you, Josh, for those hearts. Appreciate it. Hey, I do have 20 You're Awesomes out there. If you guys would help me with those, that'd be so fantastic today. I really appreciate it. All right. And last dumb law of the day. You can inherit things from your relatives, but guess what? In over half of the United States, God, there's something on my nose. What the heck is it? It's the cat fur. Oh, it's driving me nuts. You can also, you can also inherit their debt. You can inherit their debt, and you'll have to pay it too, or file bankruptcy. Hold on. Oh, love it when their undercoat sticks everywhere. I have too many cats. All right, there we go. Right, Boots? Bootsy's over here asleep. So, but no, we do not have BSG tonight because I'm going to the comedy club. I got free tickets. Yay. I'll tell you about that in a second. So be wary. If your relative signs you up in their will to give you stuff and they have massive amounts of debt, you're probably not getting the inheritance stuff. So, all right, more dumb laws tomorrow. Did you guys not see my note in the DM? I get to meet K. Trevor Wilson. He is Squirrely Dan on Letterkidding. He is coming through town this weekend, and I got free tickets. Of course, I left them my business card and told him how much I love them too. So that might be why. But he's so awesome. He's very funny. So hoping to get some pictures like I did with Christopher Titus. So that'd be cool. All right. Well, there's dumb laws of the day. What do y'all think about those dumb laws? Tell me in the chat what you think. I tell you, when I research this stuff and I look into it, Japan is the one that has the strangest laws, I have to say. Although, hello, Skank Hunt 42. Skank Hunt? Really? Really? Okay. But it just amazes me, some of the laws across all the globe, especially those in the United States. We have some of the strangest laws. So, all right. How about we move to some good news of the day? Hello, Transfer Short Film and Rodney Fosberg. Welcome to the Forsberg. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe over on Instagram. I hope you're doing great today. Oh, I get most of my good news from goodnewsnetwork.org. Not com, org. Connie says, definitely some dumb shit out there. Yeah, that's true. Yep, absolutely. That was yesterday's quote of the day. Where's today's quote of the day? All right, we don't have a quote of the day. Oh, well, okay. Oh, let's see here. College freshman brings a nostalgic general store back to Old Town community in Virginia. Nice. This is by Andy Corbel of goodnewsnetwork.org. Despite having her college years ahead of her and the only just obtaining the right to sign her name, a young Virginia woman has joined the ranks of American small business owners with a distinctly rustic flair. With a childhood spent browsing old-timey general stores among the mountains of North Carolina, Lindsay Goodwin, hey, that's I better not dox my family, wanted to bring the nostalgic charm to her own town of Portsmouth. She only graduated from Churchland High School last summer, but had been co-owner of Marketplace and General Store in Old Town Portsmouth since 2023. Awesome. She's embarking on her freshman year of college towards a major in arts at Western Wesleyan University and admits that juggling both will be a challenge, but one she's excited to undertake. That's where you have friends to help you run it. Quite honestly, Portsmouth is known for its history, and so we wanted to bring back the historical feel, but also the old-fashioned family place for everyone to come, Goodwin told Camilla Williams at WTKR News Norfolk. Lindsay opened the store alongside her father, Tony Goodwin, who has long been a commercial real estate professional. He said that the store was purposefully built to give his daughter a plethora of opportunities to have another anchor to the community she grew up in, to gain business experience for her university minor, and of course, the opportunity to make a good living. Yeah. People are looking for nostalgia. I don't know if you guys have noticed this lately, but like the mom and pops are opening up. People don't want to shop at Walmart, Target. I mean, we just got a new Target here in Springfield. I haven't got to shop it yet on Instacart, but people are looking for that connection the way we used to have. Like my family used to run a convenience store in Springfield long time ago. It was like my great aunts ran that store in the north side of Springfield. And that's how my grandmother and my grandfather met, actually. It was pretty interesting. But so keep a watch out. And that's why, during Thanksgiving and Christmas season, that's why we have that shop local day, because everybody is looking for that nostalgia. Hello, Aldo the Apache. Welcome to the Galactic Café. Hope you're doing great today. So shop local. Put more money back into your community. Don't give it to the large corporations, right? All right. That last point doesn't always seem immediately obvious. Foot traffic can be substantial during high season festivals and holiday periods like Christmas, but sales can and do fall off. That is true. There are certain times a year where, you make the better money. Regardless, customers drawn to the old-fashioned shopping experience frequently remind them that the father-daughter duo of why they came up with the idea in the first place. When they come in, they say, man, this reminds me of something I grew up on back home. And that's what makes us feel good about what we've done, Mr. Goodwin says. We've created a space that is nostalgic and fits Old Town perfectly. Beyond his daughter's future, Mr. Goodwin said he sees the store as part of an effort to revitalize the historic city's high street, which has struggled with vacancies over the years. For Lindsay, the goals are a little bit more immediate. Keep up the sales, keep up the vibe, keep up the classes, and then let the rest figure itself out. I like it. I like it a lot. So we need more of that. Like our favorite coffee shop right now is not Starbucks. It is the Dancing Mule down here on Glenstone and Cherokee. They make some of the best coffee, some of the best scones. Oh my God, I love their sausage and cheese scone for breakfast. That thing is so good. Yum, yum, yum. Moving on, sir. 8675309. We'll do that one here in a second. Surgeons performed first ever surgery for critically injured monkey weeks before she gave birth. Oh, so cute. Look at the baby. Oh. GNN often stays abreast of births among the Chester Zoo's incredibly diverse residents of rare and endangered species, but few have ever been cuter or rarer than the rollaway monkey. Chester Zoo is one of only 2 places in the United Kingdom that roll-away monkeys can be found, a spokesman said, and the breeding population there supports the animal as conservationists ponder what to do to ensure it can survive in its West African home. The mother named Masala, and before the 15-year-old primate gave birth to a daughter named Lagertha. She was the first ever roll-away monkey to undergo surgery in captivity to remove a golf ball-sized abscess from her foot. Oh, poor monkey. Masala had to have one toe amputated during the procedure, which was done at the University of Liverpool's Small Animal Teaching Hospital. Masala is a very experienced mom, and she's parenting magnificently, said Zoe Edwards, primate keeper at the Chester Zoo. The fact Masala's foot was healed so well is a huge relief. If she had a full amputation, we'd have been left with real questions about whether she could hold her offspring or continue her normal behaviors. Rollaway monkeys originate from West Africa and are listed as critically endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, or the IUCN. Once common in the lush rainforests of Ghana and the Ivory Coast, the rollaway monkey now survives only in isolated pockets of old-growth forests. That's terrible. Oh, look at that baby. Lagertha. There's her surgery. I can relate to this. I had surgery while I was 5 months pregnant with Tony Man. 25 years ago. 26 years ago, actually. And we survived. So I know what it's like. I had full abdomen surgery, though. So Chester Zoo witnessed the first birth of a rollaway monkey in captivity in 2020, and Lagertha is the third to be born since. Edwards said it marked an important moment in the species conservation. There are only a few breeding females in zoos in Europe and only one other in England at the Yorkshire Wildlife Park. Masala had experienced reoccurring problems with her foot since she came to the zoo in 2023. It was determined to be an abscess, and when the swelling worsened in 2025, the decision was made to take Masala to Liverpool for a CT scan. It's not every day you can take a monkey to the vet school, said Charlotte Bentley, veterinarian officer at the zoo's Animal Health Center. Following the scan, we decided an operation was the way forward. According to the New England Primate Conservancy, the rollaway monkey is now considered one of the most urgently threatened primates in the entire world. A big-bodied monkey. They have been hunted to such small populations that, ironically, they're now considered too uneconomical to pursue anymore, and so have inadvertently gained a short respite from poaching. Thank God. Stop it. Stop treating animals like that. The Conservancy admits that the most likely chance for survival is for breeding programs like the one at Chester to continue the propagation of the species until such a time as their native forest in Ghana and the Ivory Coast can be appropriately and reliably protected from poachers and logging. Yep. Not only do we need to save the animals and ourselves, but we need to save trees. They are the lungs of our planet. And if we do away with too many of them, like what's going on in the Amazon, we're not going to breathe. We're not going to breathe. It's that simple. Dialing 8675309 will now connect you with a professional cancer support line free of charge. I got it. Okay. Doesn't tell you the area code, though. If you call 8675309 these days, Jenny doesn't answer, but a telemedicine professional will. After seeing the emotional toll cancer took on some of his friends, the man behind Tommy Two Tone's 1981 smash hit 8675309, Jenny, has teamed up with global nonprofit cancer support community to turn the most famous phone number in music into a hotline for people impacted by the disease. Armed with an earworm of a chorus, 8675309, lapped up 1980s radio play until it was one of the most famous phone numbers in the country. Tommy Heath, the group's frontman, told People magazine in an exclusive interview that he hopes when someone is depressed and confused, they'll go, "Hey, I'll call 867-5309. Somebody's waiting there to help me." And I hope they smile at that point. Heath said that at his age, whether on tour or at home, the effects of cancer are all around. Cancer sucks. It does. Cancer sucks. I have some family members who are struggling with cancer. I'm out on tour with a lot of bands, and suddenly somebody's not there, he exclaims, adding, "It's affecting all of us." Hold on, guys. 8675309. I got it. I love that song. All right. Let's see here. Not that one. Okay. The circus. Afro. Yeah, I'm in one of those moods today. All right. Let's see. With the help of cancer support community, Heath hopes the fame of his song can offer a route to relief for those struggling with the emotional toll of a diagnosis or chemotherapy battle. Anyone impacted by cancer can call CSC or 272-867-5309. Let me say it again. 272-867-5309 to receive immediate support, trusted information, and personalized guidance from trained specialists at Cancer Support Community, said the organization's CEO, Sally Warner. That's awesome. Warner says that so far the response to the helpline has been very positive. Callers have felt informed and less alone. Heath himself is dealing with a minor case of skin cancer, but it won't stop him from going on tour this summer where, yes, he will be playing 867-5309 and presumably tell the crowd all about exactly who it is that will answer the phone 45 years wow, after the hit was released. So, okay, here's the number again. Ready? CSD 867-5309 or in the States 272-867-5309. If you are dealing with cancer, they are there to help you. Okay? Got it? Do you want me to put it in the chats? I will. I'll even go put it on my website along with all the unalive, all the suicide prevention information, because it's important. It's important to have these resources. It really is. Awesome job, you guys. Thank you, Cancer Support Community. You guys are fantastic. All right, more good news on this date, March 19th. 20 years ago today, the Second World Congress of Imams and Rabbis for Peace took place with 150 Jewish rabbis and Muslim imams, aiming for Islam and Judaism to become instruments of peace. The goals of the first meeting, this is kind of ironic. Sorry, I don't mean to be so sarcastic. The goals of the first meeting in 2005 included condemning violence perpetrated in the name of religion, the creation of dialogue and partnership between the two religions, facilitation of the development of peace solutions to conflict by influential religious leaders, a gathering of these leaders before the media to promote a message of peace. That was 2006. Oh, how we forget 20 years. Am I wrong? The second meeting on this date was focused on building the trust and confidence necessary for joint projects, creating a forum for religious leaders to their influence in conflict resolution, help religious leaders to challenge the misuse of religion in fanaticism, and to create structures to facilitate practical day-to-day work in prioritizing areas. The attendance affirmed we reiterate, there we go, the message we sent from our first Congress that we deplore bloodshed and violence in the name of an ideology everywhere, especially when such is perpetrated in the name of religion. It is a desecration of religion itself and the gravest offense against the holy name of the Creator. They're absolutely right. Absolutely right. Thus, in addition to calling upon all of our co-religionalists to respect all human life, dignity, and rights, to promote peace and justice, we call upon them and the governments of the world and international institutes to show respect for the attachments and symbols of all religions, as well as their holy sites, houses of worship, and cemeteries, particularly in the Holy Land, due to its special sensitivity. My, do we need such guidance and leadership today? No shit. No shit. Yeah, you heard me. More good news on this day. The Supreme Court upheld the 8-hour workday for railroads, 1917. Bob Dylan's debut album was released, entitled Bob Dylan, self-titled, 1962. India and Bangladesh signed a friendship treaty, 1972. Crowds cheered as the leaders of West and East Germany met for the first time since their country was divided. Willy Brandt and Willa Stoff, 1970. The first free election in 50 years lifted Latvia's political opposition, 1990. The World Congress of Imams and Rabbis for Peace convened for the second time in 2006. 94 years ago today, the Sydney Harbour Bridge opened in Australia, spanning Sydney Harbour from the Central Business District, or CBD, to the North Shore. The bridge is lovingly referred to as the coat hanger because of its single-shaped arch. The bridge was designed and built by British firm Dorman Long of Middlesbrough and is still today the tallest steel arch bridge in the world, measuring 440 feet from top to the water level. The total weight of the steelwork is 52,000 metric tons, and the arch itself is 39,000 of those metric tons. 79% of the steel was made and imported from England, but the bridge is held together by 6 million Australian-made rivets supplied by McPherson Company of Melbourne. Heated until they were red hot and driven into place by a pneumatic gun, riveting bridges was still only surefire method of connecting pieces at the time. Welding was not yet proven on this scale. Arch construction itself began on October 26, 1928. The southern end of the bridge was worked on ahead of the northern end to detect any errors and to help with alignment. The cranes would creep along the arches as they were constructed, eventually meeting up in the middle. In less than 2 years, on August 19th, 1930, the two halves of the arch touched for the first time. Workers riveted both the top and bottom sections of the arch together, and the arch became self-supporting, allowing support cables to be removed. The bridge itself was regarded as a triumph over Depression times, earning the nickname the Iron Lung, as it kept many Depression-era workers employed. In 2010, the average daily traffic included 204 trains, 160,435 vehicles, and 1,650 bicycles. That was totally completed in 1932. Awesome. Ooh, pretty. 144 years ago today, the first stone was laid in the Sagrada Familia Basilica in Barcelona, Spain. This history column celebrates this moment rather than the completion because famously the basilica is unfinished. Towering over the example district of Barcelona, incredibly uniformity of building height, the Sagrada Familia is the world's largest unfinished Catholic church. And when architect Antonia Gaudí died in 1926, the church was only around 15% completed. Wow. That's fascinating. That is fascinating. Relying solely on private donations, the Sagrada Familia's construction progressed slowly and was interrupted by the Spanish Civil War. In July 1936, anarchists from the FAI set fire to the crypt and broke their way into the workshop, partially destroying Gaudia's original plans. In 1939, Francesca de Paula Quintana, I think that's how you say, took over site management, which was able to go on due to material that was saved from Gaudi's workshop and that was reconstructed from published plans and photographs. Construction resumed to intermittent progress in the 1950s. Advancements in technology such as computer-aided design and computerized numerical control, or CNC, have since enabled faster progress and construction past the midpoint in 2010. Wow, look at that ceiling. Oh my God, that is gorgeous. Beautiful. However, some of the project's greatest challenges remain, including the construction of 10 more spires, each symbolizing an important biblical figure in the New Testament. It was anticipated that the building would be completed by 2026, the centenary of Gaudi's death. It has been described by art critics as probably the most extraordinary personal interpretation of Gothic architecture ever conceived. First column was built in 1882. 5 years ago today, Fagradalsfjall, a volcano in Iceland, began erupting during COVID-19 lockdown, drawing tens of thousands of tourists to see the free-flowing lava, which, due to extremely unique placement of the volcano at the bottom of a valley and the complete lack of toxic gas, ash, and pumice, made it almost entirely safe to see. Word spread fast over social media that the event turned into something like a music festival or a giant campfire. It was a totally democratic volcano eruption, as Iceland's right to wander law prohibited search and rescue authorities from doing any more than monitoring the presence of sulfur gas and warning onlookers when they became too high. Interesting. You know, that was the thing during COVID-19, get out, walk, stay 6 feet away from people. It's a good way to get out there and, you know, do something while we're on lockdown, right? Volcanoes are incredibly destructive. Well, duh. And the chance to sit in a camp chair and watch one erupt is not only extremely rare, it's essentially impossible to predict. Icelandic authorities had monitored 50,000 tremors leading up to the eruption, and they were preparing for a major event, evacuations, and more. But instead, it turned into something completely different. There was a lot of people sort of looking into the birth of our planet or the creation of land, because literally land is being created right in front of you. Newland, said Frank. I'm just going to call him Frank, a photographer interviewed by GNN last year. And this whole country has been shaped by the lava. So right in front of us, this country is being created and shaped even more. People were calling it almost like a performance. Donald Boyd chimes in, another photographer and documentarian. Like you can go to see some sort of festival and you're all there together and you're all connected to it. And you're all like, oh yeah, did you go see that festival? And there goes Daisy. Very cool. 85 years ago today, the Tuskegee Airmen, an elite African-American unit of the U.S. Army, was activated, the first military branch to welcome Black pilots. After 2 years of training, the Tuskegee Airmen, dubbed the Red Tail Angels, were sent to Europe and proved their mettle as accomplished battle pilots in World War II. The group also included the navigators, bombarders, mechanics, instructors, and support personnel for the top-notch pilots. Red Tail Angels. Very cool. Wow. Holy shit. C-SPAN's as old as I am. Also, 47 years ago today, C-SPAN debuted on its own cable channel as a public service, providing unfiltered, gavel-to-gavel coverage of the United States House of Representatives on Capitol Hill. The channel also included nonpartisan coverage of congressional hearings, White House press conferences, and other news events, all supported and paid for by the U.S. cable and satellite TV industry. Brian Lamb, C-SPAN's chairman and former chief executive officer, first conceived the concept of C-SPAN, which stands for Cable Satellite Public Affairs Network, in 1975, while working as the Washington, D.C. bureau chief of the cable industry trade magazine, Cablevision. That was 1979. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see that anywhere. Happy 71st birthday to Bruce Willis. He overcame a stuttering issue by joining the drama club in a New Jersey high school and eventually became its student council president. While attending Montclair State University, he worked as a private investigator and security guard. Hence moonlighting. Fascinating. But Willis returned to acting before quitting college and moving to New York. His big break came after he auditioned for a television series, beating out 3,000 actors to end up in the starring role of a charming detective opposite Sybil Shepherd in the comedy drama Moonlighting. It ran for 5 seasons, won him his first of 2 Emmy Awards for Outstanding Lead Actor. It also earned him a role in the 1988 film Die Hard as John McClane, which catapulted him to Hollywood star and action hero status. He performed most of his own stunts in the film that grossed $138 million worldwide and led to a 5-film series that smashed box office records, earning a combined $1.4 billion worldwide. After Armageddon in 1998, Willis showed his softer side by starring in the hugely successful M. Night Shyamalan film The Sixth Sense. Other memorable Willis films in recent years include Red and Moonrise Kingdom. In 2003, Willis visited Iraq as part of the USO tour, singing to the troops with his band, the Accelerators, and he made his Broadway debut in 2015 in Misery. But my favorite Bruce Willis movie is Fifth Element. Always will be Fifth Element. Multipass. So there's your good news for the day. Tell me what you think about that in the chat. Hello, Jeanette69. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. Awesome sauce. Go back up. I cannot believe my still not working. Nope. Damn it. Hope I didn't break my camera. Wouldn't surprise me if I did. Let's see. Snuffles and annoyance. Yeah, Snorpoopus didn't like it that he can't vacation in Israel. There goes his retirement plan. I know. Nope. No Battlestar Galactica tonight. Definitely some dumb shit out there. I know, right? Don't take any wooden nickels. Yep. All right, what are we talking about? Anybody got anything they want to share? Anything good? Any plans for this weekend? I'm probably going to be Instacarting. Somebody's talking over here. Hey, Gordo, what's up? Live long and prosper. Hey, it was Star Trek night last night on Masked Singer. Guess who they unmasked? Take a wild guess. No, seriously. Tell me in the chat. Who was it? Power Ranger Donnie knows. If he's still there. Oh, come on. Y'all can tell me. Give it a minute. But anyways, Jenny McCarthy Wahlberg today. Oh, it's today? Oh, then the person put it out on their social media too quickly. Oopsie. Oh, man. I'm shocked he's on the show. No, not Chewbacca. No, it's a Star Trek person. It's an actor from Star Trek. I'm absolutely shocked that he went on the show. Do you want me to give it away or do you want to watch tonight? I know I just want to say that. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that's Star Wars, not Star Trek. Or as What's-Her-Face said in Ted 2, bite me, Captain Kirk. Wrong franchise. Yeah. So, hello, Connie. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Is that Connie over here? But anyways. Okay, I won't tell you who it is, but come back tomorrow and we'll talk about it because I was really surprised. Hey, Jamie Lynn, how are you? Yep, Bootsy's over here sleeping. You know, right? Oh, yeah, you watch The Masked Singer, don't you? Yeah. I can't believe if he's really being revealed tonight, he let it out way too early. Lone Star. That's Spaceballs. Gordo is punking me on purpose. It is 76 degrees outside. Oh, it wasn't you, Connie? Okay, it was another Connie. What's her name? She dressed up as 7 and 9. Jenny McCarthy Wahlberg was dressed up like a security officer, I guess. Ken was dressed up like a science officer, Vulcan. Oh, Bootsy Connie says hi. Oh, he's sawing logs. He's out. So, look pretty fun. But yeah, you'll be quite surprised who they unmask. So, too much fun. So, what are we talking about? I hope Chuck Norris is going to be okay. We'll find out. We'll find out. Okay. Go see if I can find any more info on Chuck. Oh, let's see here. TMZ, that's where I got it from. Oh my God, he's 86 years old, you guys. Wow, I didn't realize he was that old. So the Independent is reporting. Celebrated his 86th birthday last week by sparring with a boxing trainer. I know, time flies, doesn't it, Gordo? Chuck Norris has been hospitalized following a medical emergency in Hawaii. The Walker, Texas Ranger star has owned a $7 million home in Kauai's North Shore since 2015. According to TMZ, Norris is conscious and in good spirits. No details regarding the nature of his medical emergency. The Independent has contacted Norris's representatives for comment. Last week, Norris celebrated his 86th birthday, marking the occasion with a social media post that included a video of himself sparring with a boxing trainer. All right. Oh, who's this? Tributes pour in as British TV star passes away. Actor Tom Georgeson has passed away at the age of 88. The Liverpool-born star had a career spanning decades, including in the 1960s with appearances in ITV's Armchair Theatre. Oh. He was known for his roles in popular television shows such as Coronation Street, Bleak House, Holby City, and of course, Doctor Who. Georgeson also featured in films including A Fish Called Wanda and Notes on Scandal, and was a prominent stage actor at the Liverpool Everyman and Playhouse theaters. Tributes have been shared by his family, the Liverpool Everyman and Playhouse theaters, and fans, highlighting his talent and kind nature. Aww. Oh, what? Unpaid crew of failed Simon Pegg film to be partially paid by taxpayers. What? Really? He ascended into another dimension. There you go. Yeah, he did, didn't he? The UK government's Redundancy Payment Service, or the RPS, is set to compensate crew members left unpaid after the independent film Angels in the Asylum halted production. Approximately £600,000 is owed to the crew of the Simon Pegg starring period drama, which stopped filming in February 2025 due to financial problems. Crew members are not expected to receive the full amount owed, with some anticipating only a third of their wages back from the RPS, which is funded by national insurance payments. Simon Pegg, who was the executive producer and lead actor, was not paid for his work and had no involvement in the film's finances. The production company AITA Films went into administration in April 2025, with creditors now owed, £3.8 million, and there are currently no plans to resume filming. Huh. Not good. Wow. I'm sure there's somebody who could take over that. You know, somebody. Lone Wolf McQuaid. Yeah. 5 more minutes. Oh, work. Yeah. Nobody's doing nothing this weekend? Nothing at all? Hi, Daisy. They don't want to hear you. Daisy May. Oh, boy. Hold on, guys. Be right back. Gotta love those furry kids. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah. So, you want to hear Daisy? No, you don't. She's annoying as all get out. Can't wait till she gets over this. I've got to. So I usually go to this place called SAF, SAAF, here in Springfield, because they give lower cost spaying and neutering and microchipping and vaccines and all that stuff. That's how I found out that Slinky was abused. You want to know annoying? Try having a rooster. Oh, I bet. But anyways, I went to go look at their website for their pricing, and somebody has hacked their website. I wonder if they know. I thought about calling them today to say, hey, guess what? Your website. And he's not even yours. Interesting. So, but yeah, I need to take her to get her spayed. It's time. She's annoying. So at least you get eggs from whoever owns the chickens. I would hope so, Gordo. Yeah, we delivered to a guy the other day that had the cutest coop. I mean, the guy had talent for woodworking. So no chickens in the area, just a rooster that decided to move in. They still just cock-a-doodle-doo. Oh my goodness. He does it all day long. He's looking for women. He's looking for a girlfriend. Thank you all so much for being here. Don't forget to smash those hearts, smash that like button, share out the stream, please, and thank you. Sorry you cannot see me on the other platforms. I'm gonna have to download it from TikTok today. Connie says, I'm heading out. See everyone on the next stream. That will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. Miss Connie, I will see you later. Take care. So, Lady Mrs. Staying out of the heat this weekend. It's been over 100. What are you doing? Crazy. Go. Boots. Jeez. Ooh, 100. Isn't this like the earliest you guys have been in that temperature range? Like ever? That's bizarre. How bizarre. It's supposed to get really warm here this weekend too. So I would buy him an inflatable chicken, but I think he'd use his talent. Go out and buy some chicks, raise them to, make sure they're female. Get free eggs. They'll pay for themselves. So that's what a lot of people do around here. When eggs were like really expensive, people would go buy them from farms and stuff. So But anywho, what else are we talking about? Yeah, he's got his mouse around here somewhere. When I supposed to have them in downtown Kissimmee. Oh, see, Springfield has a law. No, we had it in January. That was years ago. Wow, that's insane, Lady Mist. That is just insane. Oh no, but global warming is not real. Anyways, you're not supposed to have them? Really? Like here at Springfield, you could have a rooster and like 5 hens. So, or you could have 6 hens with no rooster because chickens lay eggs no matter what. So it is changing. Yeah. I mean, here's how weird it is. When the Sahara is regreening itself and the southwestern North American continent is becoming more dry, I should tell you something. Yeah. I don't want to hear any complaints about how we're not helping to save the planet. When at a flip of a dime, the United States decides, I know, man. Yeah, look at what they just did to Tehran. It's not me. I'm against this. I'm not for this. Of course, they didn't ask me, the taxpayer, because why should he? He thinks he's king. But anyways, moving on. I didn't vote for him. Nope. If I have to wear a scarlet D on my clothing for the rest of my life, I will. I don't care. I don't vote for evil. Especially people who hurt children. Nope. Nope. Did you guys hear about that? Another Duggar has been arrested for SA. And he's married now with a kid. And this happened before he got married. And the child was 8. And he was a teenager, I guess. It's back in 2020. Is that the people? Yes. Yeah, the Duggars. Yeah, they're no longer allowed to have a show on Discovery Networks. You can see why. The oldest son is in prison for a long time for what he did. I mean, I used to watch them. They lived not far from me in Rogers, Arkansas. They lived like right down the road. So, but yeah, I used to watch them, but you know, the stuff that, yeah, the Kardashians are out there, but I've never watched their show. Now, give me the Osbournes any day. I'll take the Osbournes, but not those 2 families. No. I mean, I did used to watch 19 Kids and Counting, and then I got bored with it. So it's just sad. And why they took so long to do something about it is the other thing. I don't understand. I blame MTV for creating real. Yeah, no, I blame CBS. Actually, we could probably go back to Fox on that one. Wait, where did Mark Burnett show up first? Was it Survivor? Because then that would have been and The Amazing Race, because that would be when TV really took off. You know what I'm, that stuff. So, man, it is like very quiet today. Very strange. So what's everybody doing this weekend? Actually, the first reality TV, Albert Brooks, called Real Life. I was going to say American Idol kind of catapulted it forward. I'm going to say Food Network also helped out with all the cooking shows, all the cooking competitions. But yeah, MTV really took it over. This is why I say I really wish MTV would just go back to being music television. But good luck with that. So, Yeah, I don't. I used to work for the CBS Fox affiliate here, and I got my fill of soap operas and reality TV. So that was 2004 to 2007. I couldn't take it anymore. Almost 8 years. 4 years, sorry. You know what I wish, Gordo says, you know what I wish they brought back? Oh, they did. They tried with Mike Myers. It didn't work. Yeah, the Gong Show. Oh, God, that was so good. So good. You know what? I loved it. Of course, he was playing an alternate personality, but it was still good. It was still good. Oh, yeah. All right. Sorry, I can't pronounce your screen name, but welcome. Hope you're doing great today. Oh, man. I can't even send that. Shoot. Should have did that first. Oh, God. Freaking loathe Lindsey Graham. Ugh. Such a kiss ass. Lady G. Yes, Gordo, that's me typing. Hey. I said I gave a combo. That's weird. Okay. Oh, boy. So what else are we talking about? Speaking of Disney, I'm okay with Incredibles 3. I'm okay with Toy Story 5. They're really touting Pixar today. What I don't... Yeah, the little girl's cute that's playing Lilo. Yeah, she's cute. She's a really good actress. You know, it's not easy to act with a CGI generated, ask. Hello, Jen Cooper, author. Welcome to the Galactic Café. We're doing great today. Ask Seth MacFarlane, he'll tell you. But I mean, I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Thanks everybody for getting me over 20,000 hearts over there on TikTok. Appreciate you today. Everybody liked and subscribed over here on the other platforms. I hope so. Hello, Lady Lavinia. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Are we doing great today? I don't know. I'm just at the point where maybe it's time for a drought. You know what I'm saying? The Orville. No. We're already getting a Ted animated series. Why do we need the Orville? No, don't say that to me. Gordo. Okay. No. Thank you for the 8 likes over on YouTube. Appreciate you. Shame on Gordo for saying that. Ooh, I unlocked another freaking coupon. Yay, over on TikTok. Jamie Lynn says, I know it's like that. It's been 14 months since Nancy. 14 months? You mean Nancy Guthrie? No, it's been like 40 something days. 14 months? No. Hello, Nat. Welcome to the Galactic Cafe. Hope you're doing great today. Thank you for the heart. Appreciate you. Guys, I don't want to say this. I've been watching some of the shows. Brian Stinton, is it Stelton? Is that his name? I want to see a new Mars Attack. No. No. Even though that movie came out on my birthday years ago. It's not my favorite. Oh, God bless you too, Nat. Yeah, but I mean, we need to pray for the Guthrie family, but I don't know, guys. I'm really starting to. What? There is so chat coming through, dumbass. Oh, God. But I don't want to give up hope that she's alive and they're taking good care of her, but we all need to be prepared, unfortunately, I think. And some of the theories they're coming up with are fascinating. And the sheriff is in a lot of trouble. You thought I was leaving? No. I'm not gone yet. I haven't done Mombie's daily boost yet. No, I'm just sitting here talking away with my avatar. Nope. Thank you, Gordo. Have to take back my take care. Oh, I thought you were talking to Connie. Connie left. Connie had somewhere to be. No worries. So I heard through the grapevine, I've heard two different stories, okay? Till later. So I've heard two different stories. One is that the next Star Trek show is going to be called Year One. And it's about Kirk and Spock. Thought we already had that. And then I heard through a press release that there wasn't anything else in the works for Star Trek. So which is it? Enlighten us, Paramount. What's going to happen with Star Trek? We inquiring minds want to know. Meaning me. Anyway. As I used to say, announce the Orville. Now the new hashtag is clear Seth's schedule. I'm evil. Gordo says, I would like to see a Captain Kirk, Dr. Spock. Odd couple movie or grumpy old man. That would be funny. That old man birthing babies with a high-flying space captain. Yeah, that would be interesting. That'd be a good comedy parody for sure. Funny, funny, funny. It's original. Give you that. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and start Mombie's Daily Boost. I got to go places. So here we go. It's FriYAY Eve, March 19th, 2026. Look at all this talent coming to Planet Comic-Con, which will be at the Kansas City Convention Center, March 27th through the 29th. Go to Planet Comic-Con to purchase your passes. They are out of the big package for the 3-day weekend where you get like automatic upfront. Whoops. What happened? Where you get automatic upfront in the lines and all that fun jazz. So I know my brain is full of ideas, Gordo says. Yeah. So, planetcomiccon.com. Unfortunately, I had to choose between Planet Comic-Con and Missouri Comic-Con. So, the kids and I said Missouri Comic-Con it is. And then I will see Shatner in Vegas in August. So, Missouri Comic-Con is April 11th and 12th at the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds. This is a venue switch. We normally go to the Expo Center, but this year they moved it to the fairgrounds. So don't forget, Ozark Empire Fairgrounds, Randy Quaid, Anthony Michael Hall, Theo Rossi, Alan Tudyk, Tyler Labine, Vicki Lawrence, Jonathan Frakes, Brent Spiner, Armin Shaverman. I'm so excited about those three. Can you tell? Okay. Felicia Day, David Faustino, Kane Hodder, Dee Schneider, Stephen Cardenas, I hope I said that right, Christy Carlson Romano, Ryan Colt Levy, Sarah Mindenhoff, I think that's how you say her name, Reagan Murdoch, Troy Baker, Blake Roman, Amir Tali, Scott Innes, Kevin Nash, Lita, D. Vaughn Dudley, Jeremy Clark, Stephen, but wait. I thought Stephen Butler passed away. I'm going to have to look up that one. Lily Butler, Little Miss Cosplay, DCU Builds, and Floral Bloom Cosplay will all be there. Go to MissouriComicCon.com to purchase your passes. There is Galaxy Con, Oklahoma City. It's at the end of May. I've got to put that one up in the ending Mombie's Daily Boost. So get that fixed for tomorrow. TremendaCon is May 26th through May 30. Oh my God, May 29th through May 31st at the Oasis Hotel and Convention Center in beautiful North Springfield, Missouri. Go to TremendaCon.com to purchase your passes. Lots of great talent's going to be there, including the Missouri Ghostbusters and us, Sci-Fi Mombie. So watch for us there. ExtremeCon is September 25th through the 27th at the St. Robert Community Center in St. Robert, Missouri. Go to ExtremeCon.com to purchase your passes when it opens. Candace Rose from She-Hulk, Halloween Ends, and Stranger Things will be the headliner, along with Stephanie Nedonly, who is the voice talent for Dragon Ball Z. So, ExtremeCon.com. Don't forget Saturday night, beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Saturday nights in the Sci-Fi Mombie Studio are dedicated to Star Trek. And right now we're in the original series, season 2. So come join me for a lot of fun with Connie Cleary, John the Beagle Dad, Chatty Blogger, usually JRC99US, or anybody else who wants to come join us from the group. You're more than welcome to come join. So, Star Trek Saturdays. Sunday nights are dedicated to the Muppets in the Sci-Fi Mombie Studio, beginning at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, 1 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. We're finishing up the Muppet Show. Oh my God, Becky. I know, it's taking this long. I'm going to skip over We're No Experts, but You Can Ask Us Anyways series, because I think it's going to be more fun to jump into Sci-Fi Mombie's The Truth Is Out There series. This is the one where we talk aliens, mythical creatures, Bigfoot, all that fun jazz. So come join us Sunday nights in the OG podcast beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Somebody joined. Hello, hello. They waved at me. Hope you're doing great today. Thank you so much for helping us with our watch hours on YouTube. We are getting, we're almost back up over 2,400, and let's strive to get to 3,000. So we appreciate you. You're all family. We love you. Thank you so very much for your help. You're awesome. Okay, I've got to adjust these holiday by a day, so I apologize for the bad etiquette. I get most of my holiday countdown information from calendar.com. It's 17 days to Easter Sunday. It's 52 days to Mother's Day. It's 67 days to Memorial Day. It's 92 days to Juneteenth. It's 94 days to Father's Day. And it's 107 days to the 250th anniversary of the founding of America. Tomorrow is the spring equinox. Tomorrow. Okay. 93 days to the summer solstice. So plan accordingly. Here at Sci-Fi Mombie, we care. There are so many great volunteer opportunities in your area. Check your local media or your local charity chapter's websites for events you can help out with. Here in the Ozarks, it's volunteerozarks.com. That's volunteerozarks, one word.com. One more time, volunteerozarks.com. Please continue to help with donations to these 5 vetted, reputable charities by the Better Business Bureau and philanthropy.org. redcross.org, redcrescent.org, convoyofhope.org, World Central Kitchen at wck.org, and Direct Relief at directrelief.org. Gordo says, have they ever made a movie or a TV show called Time Warp? Nope, I don't think so. Doesn't sound familiar. but there is a dance. It's just a step to the left. No, it's just a jump to the left and then a step to the right. Maybe that's what they should call Stewie's spinoff show. Ooh, we should like float that over to Fuzzy Door. Because he's got his little time machine, you know. Of course, we are starting Sci-Fi Mombie's Galactic Book Club. Me and Miss Connie Cleary, we are reading her first suggestion, which is called Mixed Magic by Chris Crispin. You guys can't see it on the other one, but here, I'll show it over here on TikTok. Mixed Magic. So watch our social media. We're going to read the whole series. So watch our social media on dates and when we're going to start discussing the book. I'm the problem. Got to get it read. And last but certainly not least, if you have any questions, concerns, topic suggestions, comments, constructive criticism, no personal attacks, please. Thank you. Email me at questions@scifimombie.com. That's questions@scifimombie.com. Questions@scifimombie.com. We also have our own website at scifimombie.com. Sign up for our newsletter. Drop us an email. Check out, you know, all of our fun stuff. I've already been to LA this year. We're going to different conventions. We already been to Northwest Arkansas Comic-Con. I am a part of the USS Shinzu Star Trek group out of Arkansas. I'm their secretary. I got to get started on that newsletter. So let me know what you think. Questions@scifimombie.com. All right, y'all. Been a good day of talking and all this fun stuff. So yeah, I think that's a great idea, Gordo. You should flip that. I think it would be great. All right, y'all. I have to get ready to go do stuff. So I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. I will see you back here tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific for Free for All FriYAY in the Sci-Fi Mombie studio. All right. Love, peace, and chicken grease, y'all. Live long and prosper. Later, party people. I host a show 4 times a week called Sci-Fi Mombie Studios, and on Sunday nights, it's all about the Muppets. Muppet Show, Muppet Movies, Fraggle Rock. So come join us beginning at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, 12 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. On Sunday nights, the OG podcast is back, and we are doing so many different things throughout the year. Come join us. Right now, we're no experts, but you can ask us anyways wellness series, beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. I host a show Monday through Friday, beginning at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific, 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, called the Galactic Café. Bring your breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack. Bring a beverage of your choice because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Hopefully in an Orville mug, and let's talk mostly about sci-fi. In the studio on Monday nights, it's Tunageddon with Connie Cleary and sometimes co-host Vic. We are watching great animation, so come join us at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Wednesday nights in the studio, it's dedicated to our favorite little raunchy teddy bear. Yes, Ted is back in season 2 on Peacock. So come join me at 7 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, 2 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Thursdays in the studio is dedicated to Battlestar Galactica. And right now we are watching the original 1978 series. So come join us beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Saturday nights in the studio is dedicated to Star Trek, and right now we're in the original series, so come join us at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Watch our social media for new episodes of Sci-Fi Mombie Found Wood and Sci-Fi Mombie Didn't Burn It. As I'm outside gigging and I see new things, I want to share those with you, so that's why I found wood, and I'm showing you I don't burn water as I cook for you. Oh, it's here, party people! Sci-Fi Mombie's Galactic Book Club with me and my good buddy Connie Cleary. So the first book we're reading is called Mixed Magic by Chris Crispin, and it's a trilogy series. So buy your book on Amazon.com Or if you have Kindle or Audible, you get it for free right now on your Kindle subscription. So Mixed Magic by Chris Chrisman, and he is going to be joining us once we finish the reading of the book. Sci-Fi Mombie and Sci-Fi Mombie Studios, we will never, ever personally DM you for donations. Nope. And if somebody approaches you under my handles, report us to that platform. But there are 5 legitimate ways you can donate to Sci-Fi Mombie. Scan all those QR codes right there. Go to ko-fi.com/sci-fi mombie. Buy us a cup of coffee. Go to throne.com/sci-fi mombie. We have some tech gadgets. We've got some giveaways out there, other things. So you buy them outright, or you could crowdsource with friends, and we never, ever receive your information. We have Patreon memberships. They're $3 a month. Go to patreon.com/user *lowercase u =$849723353. We have TikTok Fan Club. They're $10 a month. Go to tiktok.com/sci-fi mombie during our live shows. And last but certainly not least, we have a Venmo account. Search us at @SCI-FI MOMBIE or scan that QR code right there. Sci-Fi Mombie is all over social media. We stream daily to Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch, and TikTok. We also have Patreon, Discord, Mastodon, Threads, Substack, Lemon8, IMDb Pro, Blue Sky, Pinterest, Counter Social, and I forgot to put on here, Reddit. We have our own website at sci-fi-mombie.com. Drop us a link, sign up for our newsletter, check out everywhere we go because there's a lot of conventions this year and already a trip to LA. Check out Sci-Fi Mombie security team. Oh my God, they're so cute. Oh my God, they're so cute. So once again, it's sci-fi-mombie.com. We have our own merchandise shop at sci-fi-mom-b.myspreadshop.com. This beautiful logo that David Caviezel, the co-author and illustrator of the Orville comics, draws for us. We have taken it, Dr. Meg and I, and put it on a lot of great products we think you will like. But also take advantage of the discounts in the black bar above the logos. So once again, that's sci-fi-mom-b.myspreadshop.com. You all are amazing. We love you, and you are like family to us, and we appreciate everything you're helping us do here at Sci-Fi Mombie. So please help us continue our journey by getting our watch hours up so we can finally become monetized on YouTube. But don't forget, there's more that unites us than divides us. Kill them with kindness. Pay it forward. Flash somebody a smile, because you never know, somebody might be having a bad day. Love your neighbor. You don't have to like them. I'm serious, you don't. And above all, sci-fi unites us. Later, party people.
Beaming through the cosmic haze, lights flash in neon blaze, retro rockets start to soar. Sci-Fi Mombie wants much more. Sci-Fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-Fi Mombie, no matter where you are. Binary beats and signals hum, space age stories, here they come. Charm and cosmic flair, Sci-Fi Mombies everywhere. Ray guns pop and galaxies twirl. Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future bold. Sci-Fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-Fi Mombie, no matter where you are. and galaxies twirl. Mombie's mind is out of this world. Sci-fi vibes that never get old. Welcome to the future, bold. Sci-fi Mombie breaking through the screen, chasing dreams in a technicolor scene. Warp drive set, let's explore the stars. Sci-fi Mombie.